Welcome to the Energy Donation Clinic. Is this your first time donating? All right. Well, we are so happy to have you here. So happy. What I'm going to do is I am going to be removing your energy. Not all of it, don't worry, just a little bit here and there, snipping a little bit off the ends here. I'm going to be removing your energy. I will be passing it over to my associate over here.
Hi, I'm Ian.
So great. And then they will be taking it and putting it somewhere safe. We'll take that old energy that we removed from you and we'll do some little magic to it. It's not a technical term, but we'll take that and it will be transformed into energy that can be given to people who are desperately in need, who could really use some extra good energy. And and you can go home feeling really good about what you did today. So I don't want you to worry. As I'm reaching in here, taking out your energy, I'm not going to be taking any of the good stuff. I'm not going to be taking any of your little favorite bits. Not that one right there. I'll leave that. Don't worry. None of the stuff that makes you feel like really, really good throughout the day. What I'm going to be doing, and I'm really good at this, I'm going to be picking out the little bits here and there that you don't need, stuff that you don't like, even the stuff that really makes you feel kind of lousy. Even what I find a lot of the time throughout the day, a lot of people are carrying around energy that they kind of got from other places or that other people put on them, and they don't even know it's there. So I'm going to get rid of that stuff. You are going to leave here. It's like the energetic version of getting a really nice haircut. So you're going to go from feeling like all weighed down and maybe kind of like frizzy and like heavy, and you're going to leave feeling fresh and light and like I only took extra stuff that you didn't need. All right, so I'm going to be where am I going to start? Let me get a little bit more of a clear sense of your energy field here. Could you go ahead and take a nice deep breath in for me? Just, and hold it. Okay, and let it out. Good. One more time. Could you breathe in? Hold it, and out. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I think I see where I want to start. So I'm going to start right down here, and a good place to begin, and it's no different with you, are some of those different thoughts that kind of catch up to you a lot of times in your quiet moments. A lot of times when you're trying to fall asleep at night, you're trying to fall asleep, and all of a sudden there's that energy that pops up that's like, oh, remember that embarrassing thing you did like 20 years ago? You don't need that. I'm going to go ahead and take that if it's okay with you. I see that you have more than one. So I'm going to grab a bunch of those, pass them over, and then move on to the next thing, okay? So I can just reach right in here and gonna pull. Yeah, see? You don't need this. Here you go. Thank you. I'm gonna pull. And fantastic. You dig that? Thank you. All right. See one that is particularly troublesome looking. Yeah, I think this one's been with you for a while, and it's definitely not one you need. This one is not doing anything good for you, so I'm gonna pull that out. And this one, good. And it's not like I'm taking your memories, it's not like you're losing your, oh, thank you. It's not like you're losing your memories of the events, just that sort of persistent, haunting quality where it kind of comes up, when you're sleeping, it's like, it like comes up, like, doesn't, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just taking that, so I'm gonna pull, good, and pull, and thank you very much. Alright, see what, oh, that one doesn't want to go. Let's use two hands. Let's try a different angle. I'm gonna pull Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you. Pull. And pull. Pull. Alright, a couple more of those, and then we will move on. Oh, I see you. Get over here. Okay. Hi. You're gonna turn into something really nice for someone else, okay? Here we go. What next? Okay. So we got a whole bunch of those. And if there's still some that are bothering you, don't worry. You can come back for more donations. I'm sure you've been told. I'm sure you know. There is a waiting period in between that. We don't want you to get too drained. It's just for your own safety. You don't want to come in too often, but please do come back. I think... Oh, you know what I see right there? I see... And usually when I see one, there's a lot more with them. They're like these little energy balls that cling to you, like those little like sticker things, you know, so you're walking in the grass and it's like this brown, anyway, it's like this energy thing that sticks to you. And it's like this sort of expectation that someone else has put on you. Sometimes a lot of other people, sometimes it's not even specific, it's just like this expectation that society has put on you, even just an expectation that you think has been put on you, you know, that feeling of like, oh, I should really be doing this, or like, oh, why aren't I like this, like that kind of stuff. Or, you know, maybe it's stuff that you kind of buy into, maybe it's stuff that you know isn't right, but like it's stuck to you anyway. Maybe it's someone important, someone you like really want to impress, or someone who's like approval you long for. They kind of put this thing on you, but I'm gonna take it if that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna reach in here and just, okay, yeah, and just like I thought, once I pull one, some of the other ones start popping up. I'm gonna get this one. Oh, they like to cling on there, but there we go. Take that, please. Mm-hmm. Alright, got one up here. Pull it out. Oh, this one's lodged in there, but I'm gonna get my fingers right in it. Got it. Alright. Next. Oh, got that one. This one. Pull. Pull. Come on. Got it. Alright. Let's do a few more of those. And again, I usually can't get all of them in one session, but you can come back. You can come back anytime. Not too soon. Not too soon. Gotta wait. Don't want you to get too drained. Not do, but you can come back. So I'm gonna get this one, and I'm just gonna try and pick some kind of a combination between some of those troublesome looking ones and some of the ones that just seem the easiest to remove. Because even if they're not real bad ones, sometimes just dislodging some of these can make it easier to get to some of the stickier ones. So I'm gonna pull. Good. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Pull and pull. Alright. Alright. Alright, this is a little bit of a sensitive one, but these are maybe some beliefs you have about yourself. And some people have just kidding, like all people pretty much have beliefs about themselves that are not true, that do not serve them, that just kind of hold them back and bring them down. So I'm going to start working at some of those with these, though. They're not just like little individual balls that I can just, you know, remove. These are sort of more like, they're like spiritual string cheese. It's kind of the way I'd explain it, you know, not dairy, of course, but I can't like pull the whole thing out. I can just kind of get fibers from them a little bit at a time, so I can't necessarily get a whole belief out in one go, but each time you visit I can get more and more and more, and we'll work our way down till it's so thin and then it just disappears and oh, you feel so much better. okay? So it's all right. I am going to start working on some of those beliefs. If you get a sense for what it is that I'm working on, then do whatever you need to do. You can meditate, you can focus, or you can just think about something else. It's totally up to you. Do what feels right. Do what feels right for you. You know you best, but I'm going to get right in here. Just pulling off some of these. Oh, they look so, they're like gossamer then. Here we go. And pull. Alright. And that's a long one. Here you go. Let's work a little bit more on this one. Just kind of bringing it down. The volume, kind of bring down the girth of this one. Just gonna pull, and you got it. Take that, please. Let's move over here. Just gonna pull. All right. Good. I'm gonna kind of move around. I'm not done with that one yet. Just kind of giving it a rest. Want to work my way around, and just kind of let these float here for a sec. I'll grab it in a minute. Here we go, and oh, don't go anywhere. Okay, pull that, and all right. Take that. Get down here. Let's work on both of these down here at the same time. Why? Ooh, why not? Okay. You too. Stay there. Okay. And a little. Trying to make like a little energy corral with my hand here. Okay. Stop. Stay here. Okay. Here we go. And sorry, this is a bigger one. Got it?
Yep, I got it.
Thank you. Back up here. Alright. Thank you. More from this one. Okay. Good. Good. Alright. Thank you. Just one moment. Alright, can you make sure that these, they can just go in the standard containment unit, but this one over here, I just want to be on the safe side. Can you put it in the extra strength one for me?
Yep, I've got it. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. You look great. You're looking good. Alright, can you go ahead and take one more deep breath for me? Take it in and hold and out. Good. Okay. I'm going to give you a few directions just so I can kind of, this is kind of like a contrast test. It's a little tough to explain, but I'll give it a try. Why not? Okay, so what I can do is I can have you think about certain things or do certain things or imagine certain things. There are all these different instructions I can give you which activate different centers in your brain, which cause different things in your energy field to sort of become more intense or more obvious, and it's like turning up the contrast on specific things one at a time. Just gives me a better sense of what I want to work with, okay? So can you do me a favor? Go ahead and look at my finger. Good. Look at my finger as it moves away. Good. Now look at this finger. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. You're doing great. This one. This one. Okay. This finger. Look at it as it goes up. As it goes down. Okay. Now, I am going to ask you, as you're following my finger, keep following my finger, think of the color red. Good. And as you think of the color red, picture that color red, a beautiful, vibrant red. Picture it slowly, not all at once, very slowly transforming to orange. It's turning, 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 and now it's orange. Fantastic. You're doing a great job. Picture that orange. It's a beautiful, vibrant orange. What a good orange. Keep picturing that orange. And as you're picturing that orange, keep following my finger. Now that orange is turning, turning, turning into yellow. Good. It's turning, turning, and now it's yellow. Good. Keep following my finger. Picture that yellow. You guess it. It's a beautiful, vibrant yellow. Gorgeous yellow. Keep picturing that yellow as you look at my finger, as you follow my finger. And this time the yellow is going to transform into green. It's changing, changing, shifting, shifting. And now it's green. Oh, gorgeous green. Beautiful, vibrant green. Keep following my finger. Okay. Picture that green as you follow my finger. Keep following my finger. Very good. All right. And now the green is going to be transforming into blue. It's a gentle, gradual shift. It's so pretty. Watch it change as you keep following my finger. It's changing, changing, changing. And now it's blue. Gorgeous. Okay. Look at this finger. Look at this finger. Good. Good. Okay. Picture the most beautiful, vibrant blue you have ever pictured in your life. Good. Now look at this finger. Look at this finger. Look at this finger. Look at this finger. Okay, now this finger, good. This finger, and follow it as it moves. Okay, keep picturing that beautiful, vibrant blue, and it's going to be changing, shifting, transforming into a gorgeous purple color, like a light purple, a violet, okay? It's shifting, shifting, shifting into violet, shifting, gorgeous, and there you go. Now it's a beautiful, vibrant purple color, light purple, violet, whatever you want to call it. And next we're going to... You okay? Thought we lost you there for a second. That's all right. Your eyes went a little... That's okay. That's the thing that happens. Are you feeling okay? You look like you're feeling... In fact, you look fantastic. You look like you're feeling great. It's all right. We're going to slow down a little bit there with the color shifting. It can be a little bit much for some people. I totally get it. All right. So back to my fingers. Okay. So nice and easy, nice and slow. Don't get too excited. I don't want to lose you again. I'm going to ask you to picture just a white light. And not even white, but just something beyond white. Like a gorgeous, glowing. You get the idea. Just go ahead and picture that as you look at my fingers. This finger, this finger. Okay. Take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. And beautiful. All right. And
I'm back. All set.
All right. And now that they're back, I can go ahead and work on the next step. So what I would like to do, what do I want to do? I will tell you what I want to do. What I want to work on next is just the term we have for this, we call it the general ickies. Not general as in like, oh yes they're general icky, but like general, like overall ickies. It's not super specific. People get general ickies all the time, and it's just, it can be best described like more specifically as like a general icky feeling. Yeah, does that resonate with you? People don't, it kind of settles on you, and it can come on you unexpected times, and you don't know when or why it's going to hit. A lot of times you don't know what's causing it. It's just like, I got a case of the general ickies, Have you had that before? Of course you've had that before. Everyone's had it before. Okay, so general ickies, you got them all over. And I know you can't necessarily feel them all the time, but they're there. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of those. And they tend to like kind of sneak in through cracks in your energy field, and that's when they get to you. Sometimes it's just a shift in mood, or a shift in feeling, or a shift in location. Any little thing can like open up a little crack, like a little, like a little crack in your energy field, and they like whoosh, they sneak right in. Ooh, general ickies. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of those, and the fewer there are on you, the less likely they are to sneak in. So I'm gonna start right up here and pull it out. Yes, thank you. Good. Pull, pull, pull. Oh, God. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorry, I just got some general ickies on me. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. Thank you. Did I get all of it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, thank you. So, pull that out, and here we go. Pull that, and got it. Take that, please. We are doing real good. Oh, you got some long ones. They're like wrapping around. It's not like they're strangling you. They're just gonna like hanging out. And they got these long tails. So I'm gonna, not like real tails. I don't know how else to describe it. Just the way they look. It's hard to trust me. They're just very long. So I'm gonna pull, 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 and pass it over. Pull, pull, pull. Thank you. Oh, got it. There you go. Alright. Good. A few more. Get this one. Thank you. And right here. Let's get that one out. Okay. Pull. Alright, gonna pull. And get that one. Fantastic. Oh, you are looking so fresh. You're looking amazing. I mean, you were already an amazing looking person when you came in, of course, but you're looking fresher and lighter, and I can tell, oh, you're gonna be feeling real good for the next few days until you're ready to come back on in. I mean, you might still be feeling great then. My point is you just don't want to come back in too soon. We do have these waiting periods. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. You don't want to come back in too soon, but you can come back in. Alright, we'd love to see you again. You're doing great. I am really enjoying collecting your energy here. I just know that we are going to transform every little... Ooh, let me get that one. I see you. I just know that we are going to transform every one of these little buddies here that I'm removing from you into something delightful and useful, and we're going to be able to pass it on to someone who really needs it. So, you're doing a really good thing here today. Here you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. Can you do me a favor? I'm going to be shining this light in your eyes. Can you look at my nose here for a second? Good. Just keep looking at my nose. Alright. And look at my finger over here. I shine the light. Good. Alright. Good. Alright. Keep following my finger. Keep your eyes on my finger. Keep your eyes on my finger. Good. Alright, now look at the light. Can you look at the light, please, as I move it from side to side? Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think we got almost everything I want to be getting today. Oh, keep looking at this light here. Keep looking at the light. Yeah, I think there are just a few more little things here and there that I want to go ahead and very gently, very delicately, very carefully remove. I'm going to start with this one right here. I'm going to pull that out. And, here. Alright, can you take that? A couple more. Go on over here. That's one of the long ones. Got it. There you go. And pulling. There you go. Thank you. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's get this. Yes. Go here. Let's get this one here. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna be getting like right in here. There's just one I've been dying to pull. So I'm just gonna get right in here and got it. Alright. Here you go.
Thanks.
And that, my friend, is it. We're done. You did an amazing job. We were able to get so much good stuff off of you. And it's not like, of course, good stuff. Like I said, we didn't take the good stuff from you. We didn't take the stuff you were enjoying that you like. We didn't take any of your favorite stuff. None of that stuff that makes you feel so good, you know. We just took extra. We took stuff that you don't need. It's good in the sense that we will be able to use it. We're going to get a lot of use out of it. We're going to use our special, very scientific, very specific, very advanced, super professional techniques to transform it into energy that can then be passed on to someone who's badly needing an energy transfusion, okay? So thank you so much for joining us. I would love for you to come back sometime. We do have a waiting period. Not sure if I mentioned that. We have a waiting period because you can come back. You don't want to come back too soon because we don't want you to get drained. You don't want that. But we do want you to come back. We especially want you to come back because you were just fantastic. I really enjoyed pulling energy from you today, and I do hope I'll get to see you again soon. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome. How are you today? I'm Dr. Von Verde. I'm an accredited energy healer, and you, my friend, you are here for a heavy-duty Reiki healing. Is that correct? Okay. Wonderful. Well, you're in for a treat. It's going to be quite intense, so I'm going to grab a couple things that I will need. I'm going to prepare myself mentally, emotionally, energetically. I would like you to go ahead and settle in. Just relax. Get comfortable. You can watch something if you want. I think it's mostly just commercials right now, but I'll be right back, okay? All right. Why don't you go ahead and just settle in here? Is it all right if I touch your energetic field? I don't need to touch your actual physical body. I'm just looking to get a sense of your energetic body, all right? Okay, thank you. So, what is a heavy-duty Reiki healing? Well, a lot of the energy work that you might be familiar with, it deals with a lot of the lighter energy, some of the looser stuff, but for the heavy-duty Reiki healing, I'm going to be getting in there and working on some of the really deeply embedded problem energies in your energy field, okay? And it doesn't mean that these energies are necessarily more dangerous or bad for you or anything. They're just a little more stubborn. Once we get those out of your energetic field, you're just going to feel a lot lighter, a lot more efficient, a lot more yourself, if that makes sense. Yes. Let's see. Yeah. Wow. You need this treatment. Okay. Yeah. Not many people have heard of heavy-duty Reiki. I'm one of only 2 people who practice it currently. Why don't other energy healers practice it? Well, I have so much respect for my fellow energy healers. You know, I wouldn't want to say that they're not brave enough. I wouldn't want to say that they don't have the same spiritual fortitude that I do. I wouldn't want to say those sorts of things about them. I have too much respect for my colleagues, so I'll just have to leave you to draw your own conclusions. Yes, so this is a rare treat indeed. The other person who does it? Well, that is Dr. McRoho, and if you like, you could try out a session with her at some point to compare, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, she's a colleague of mine. She's, it's not important. Side note, Did you know that in some ancient languages, the word for colleague and the word for nemesis are the same thing? It's really interesting. Okay. Alright, so yeah. I think I'm gonna start off. I think I'm gonna start off with some light work. Like actual light. Okay, can you just look straight at my nose? Okay. I'm gonna shine a light into your eyes. Good. Try not to blink if you can help it. Good. Keep looking right here. Good. So I'm getting some interesting information from your eyes right now. Keep looking straight ahead, please. I'm also looking to see how your aura is reacting to the light. Okay. Can you look right at the light, please, as I move it around? Very good. Okay. Keep looking at the light. Very good. Very good. Keep looking at the light as it gets close and far away. Close and far away. Very good. Look back at my nose. I have one more tool I'd like to use before we get started. This simple herbal spray works as a sort of contrast dye almost. I'm just going to delicately, gently spritz just a little bit around your auric field, and that will give me a better sense of what I'm working with. I'll be able to more clearly see the edges of the problem areas that I'm going to want to work with, okay? So you can just stay right there if you want. I'm just going to spritz it a little bit. We don't want to get too heavy-handed with this. I'm just going to... Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Just a little gentle spritz. Tiny bit. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm really glad you came in today. You definitely needed this. So I'm just going to do a little tiny bit more. We don't want to go overboard with this stuff. It's just a little bit does the trick. I'm just going to... Just a couple more, I think. I just need to... Okay. Let's get that spot. Here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put that away. So now I'm going to start sort of gently massaging your energy. I'm not going to be removing anything just yet. I'm going to be sort of pulling it to give it a little more flexibility. I might pull a few pieces out, but then release them back into the energy field. I'm just getting a sense, here we go, for how your energy field reacts to my touch. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out a little bit here. Okay, from there, and smoothing it back. Okay, very nice. Alright, let's pull out a little bit from over here. There's a little bit right behind your ear here that I want to... There we go. here. Go. Pull from here. Get this piece right over here. Pull. I want to see which side returns faster. Okay. About the same, actually. And okay, I'm gonna get a couple big handfuls here. I'm gonna pull. Smooth it out. Pulling it out. And smoothing it back over the top. Okay. Good. Here. I'm gonna pull it out and kind of try to pass my fingers through it. Get a sense for how easily it breaks up. Okay, interesting. This side. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna smooth that back over on both sides. Okay. Alright. I think I've identified our problem spots. We have some of those lighter, easier ones to pull out. That's the type of thing that you might be used to with the more, those other energy healers. And then, once I get some of that stuff out of the way, I'm gonna go in for the big stuff, okay? And then we'll do some more little stuff afterwards. You ready? Alright. Now, let's see. How are you holding up there? Pull it up. Go ahead and remove. There we go. Another one. There. You're sitting very well for this. You are so intently focused on what's happening. It's very sweet. If I didn't know better, I would think that you might be a spy sent here by Dr. McRoho. But you're not. I know you're not. Alright, so there we go. Oh, left a little bit behind right here. Got that. Okay. Got a long one here. Gotta get that. Okay, I'm gonna smooth it down a little bit. It's getting a little textured. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little easier to work with when it's smoothed down. So I'm gonna go. Okay. Alright, just a moment. I'm just gonna... Could you take a deep breath for me? In and out. Okay, very good. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe here. Here. A couple more there. Sticky one. Okay. That's not. Got a couple sticky ones here. What is going on with this spot? You don't have a little spy device hidden there, do you? It's fine. Alright, so I'm going to... Yeah. Here we go. Did you ever have anything happen here, like a big bump to the head or cut or anything like that? Okay. Alright. Gotta get a better grip on that one. Okay. Now, I think we are just about at the point where we're ready to move into the more heavy-duty portion. Okay. So, as I get ready to get in there for the big stuff, just kind of rest. Sink into the surface that your body's resting on. Take deep, regular breaths. One more. Okay, got it. It shouldn't feel uncomfortable at all. You might feel a slight tingling sensation, but if anything, it should just be kind of comforting and relaxing. Okay. Alright, so I know exactly where I want to start. I'm going to just reach in here, and this looks quite dramatic. Don't worry about it, I know exactly what I'm doing it for you safe. Alright. I knew that was the first one I wanted to get rid of. Actually, I left a little bit behind. Let me get in there and pull. Pull. There we go. Okay. Got it. Okay, another 2-hand one. That came out more easily than I expected to. How about? Got it. Okay, another big yank here. Got it. Okay. Got a few of the little ones in the way here. There we go, okay. Got a big one right here. I'm gonna pull it out. Okay, sorry, I need to get a better grip on that one. Pull. And got it. Okay, I'm gonna grab my light again real quick. With my nose, please. Okay. Just want to do a little check in here. See how your energy field is responding to the treatment. It's doing really well. Sometimes the energy field can get like a little irritated, but yours is responding really nicely. Okay. Look right here, please. Good. the light for me. Nice. Okay. Follow the light. Good. I think we need one more quick little spritz. Just so I can see. Okay. That helps. Alright, just one more quick one. Let's get that spot. Alright. Ooh. Now let's just do one little one up here. Perfect. All right. A few more little ones. I'm just gonna pull. Kind of a long one here. Stretchy too. Okay. Okay. Going back in for a couple more big ones here. I'm gonna really get a good grip on this one. Sorry. Just shaking a little of that extra energy off my hands. It can kind of cling. Okay. Big one. Pull. Got some right here. Can I get that with one hand? I think so. Got it. I think I really need to get my whole hand around this one. This one. Let's see. You're looking really good. How are you feeling? You know what I think I'm going to do next? I'm going to do a couple more big ones. I see one there and one there I want to get. And then kind of smooth out the area and see what else I might want to. I think that's a two-hand one. I'm going to get right in there and pull it out. I'm going to. Got it. Go, go. Get. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Good. I'm gonna kind of smooth things out a little bit. Smooth it over. Okay. that's most of the big stuff. You have one that's, it looks kind of, let me take a closer look here. It looks like it's almost wrapped around your ear. That's very interesting. I haven't seen that too many times. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of gently blow on your ear here, just to get it to loosen up its grip a little bit, and then I'll get it out, okay? So I'm just gonna very gently. That helped a lot. Just one more, I think. A little bit more. Okay, that loosened it up a lot. Let me unwrap. Okay, got it. And you have one on this side too. That's so interesting. I wonder where that happened. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing, just a little gentle blowing on ear. I'm gonna get right in there and one more. Good, okay. Sort of unwrap it and hand in there. Alright, this one is got a stubborn one. Okay. Let me take a quick look around the back here. Okay. I think there's just one that's like right back here. Gonna get one hand at the base here. Okay, got it. Sorry, trying to get a little leverage here. Just gonna lift up, pull. Got it. Okay. I think that's gonna do it with the big stuff for this session. Just get a feel for did you know that your energy field has a pulse? Everyone's does. Everyone's unique rhythm is a little different. There's this kind of tapping thing. I kind of run my fingers through it. And then see how the rhythm of your energy field interacts. A really healthy energy field will stay on its own rhythm, whereas one that maybe needs a little more attention is going to be thrown off by the different rhythm being introduced to it. Yours is pretty good, pretty resilient. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna take out a few more little ones that I couldn't see before because the big ones were in the way. I'm just gonna take that out. This one. forget that if you benefited from this treatment, which you did, spoiler alert, not only would I love to see you back for further appointments, but please do tell your friends about me. Okay? You can just have them Google me. So, Dr. Von Verde, D-R-V-O-N Verde. 3 words. I should be the first search result. You might see a listing for someone named Dr. McRoho. Just ignore that. Just pretend you didn't see it. Yeah, I think you're in pretty good shape. Okay, just gonna smooth down your energy here. What I would love is for you to take some nice deep breaths. Spend a little time with your eyes closed, just kind of sensing the shifts in your energy field. Take a little nap if you'd like. If you can't take a nap right now, try to take one later. The first available opportunity. That sleep really helps energy to settle in. Okay. Alright. Well, thank you for coming in today. It was an absolute pleasure spending time with you and working with this very interesting energy field. Okay, so you can go ahead and close your eyes. Close them. Go ahead and close them. Close them. Good. There you go. Take a little rest, and I'll see you at your next appointment. Hey y'all, it's JB. What I'd like to do for you today is a sort of alignment procedure. What can happen sometimes, you see, is that your energy field or your aura can get to be out of sync with your physical body. It's nothing to be too worried about. It's not going to hurt you or make you sick or anything like that. It can just sort of make you perform not at your best. It can slow you down a little bit, maybe make you feel a little foggy. You might struggle with making decisions or things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin with a few diagnostic exercises in which I do some things to determine exactly how misaligned or out of sync you are and in what ways. And then I'll be doing some gentle Reiki work to get you realigned, and you should finish up the session feeling absolutely great. Alright? Okay. So before we start, I do want to let you know that I'm going to be examining you, mostly looking at your eyes and your aura or your energy field. I will be interacting with your energy field. I won't be touching your physical body at any time. However, as I'm reaching out and touching or testing or interacting with your energy field here, you may feel warmth from my hands. You may feel movement as I move my hands around. You may feel a slight tingling sensation. Those are all normal. Okay? Alright. So, I won't bore you with all the technical details, but I'm going to be using your eyes as my primary source for examining the alignment of your physical body. So you'll see me going back and forth a lot between looking at your eyes and looking at the energy field around you. Okay? Great. So, to begin with, I'm going to take this pen light right here. I'd like you to look at just the tip right here. And I'm going to move it back and forth. Please follow it with your eyes. Good. And just to help make things a little more clear as you follow this, I'm going to ask you to take a few deep breaths, if it's comfortable for you. You can begin by breathing in through your nose. Good. Hold it. I'll breathe out. Good. Now continuing to follow this, I'm going to ask you to breathe in through your nose. Good. Hold it. Breathe out. Perfect. Alright, one more time. Again, following it with your eyes. Breathe in. Hold. And a nice long exhale. Great. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn this light on. I'm going to ask you to look right here at my nose. I'm going to be moving the light around a little bit. You can blink if you really need to, if you're uncomfortable, but as best you can, try to keep your eyes open and looking at my nose. Very good. Okay, so looking right here, I'm going to bring the light in, out. Good. Bring the light in and out. Beautiful. Okay. Still looking at my nose. Interesting. Okay. Look at my nose. Alright. Okay. Blink a few times for me, please. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Beautiful. Perfect. You're doing a wonderful job. Again, if you can look at my nose right here, I'm going to bring the light up. Good. Looking right here, I'm going to bring the light up. Good. Now as you continue to look right here, I'm going to bring the light quite close and away. I'm going to bring the light quite close and away. Good. As you continue to look right here, I'm going to bring the light close and away. Let's see that one more time. Looking right here. Wow. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. You have a very unique aura. Beginning to get a sense. I'm just gonna... Yeah, keep looking right here, please. Beginning to get a sense for the type of misalignment that you have, and it's a really subtle misalignment, but it's a unique pattern. It's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. It's pretty neutral. It's just unique. It's not something I see very often. Look right here, please. Okay. Well, I'm really glad you came to see me today. I definitely know I can help you with this. So this time I'm going to ask you to follow the light. Good. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Eyes closed. Eyes open, eyes closed, eyes open. Beautiful. Okay, following the light. Good. Alright, I'm getting some really good information here. Just gonna reach up and kind of keep looking at the light, please. Just gonna start to get a sense of the texture, your energy field. Resilience. Keep following the light. Good. Alright. I'm going to put the light away for now. I'm going to grab my little pointer here. Alright. So for this next alignment procedure, while I'm still getting a sense of exactly what I'm going to want to do here. Do you see this chart right here? Okay. I'm going to be pointing to some different letters on the chart. I'm going to be asking you to read them off as best you can. And again, I'm going to be alternating between looking at your lovely eyes and looking at your very interesting energy field here. Okay? So, if you could please look right here. What is this letter, please? And what's this one? Good. Okay. What's this letter right here? Could you say it again, please? Alright. What's this letter right here? This one? Good. What's this one? Can you say it again, please? Alright. Okay. This one right here? Okay. And this one right here? What's this letter right here? Good. This one? Say it again, please. And what's this one right here? Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to move around a bit randomly here. A slightly faster pace. Don't worry too much about getting everything exactly right. This is just a testing procedure. It's not so much about accuracy as it is about getting your mind and body and energy to activate in certain ways. Okay? Alright. So, what's this one? Good. And this one? Beautiful. This one? This one? Good. What's this one? Yeah. And this letter? What's this letter? Yeah. This one? Good. This one? Say it again, please. Beautiful. This one? Good. This one? And this one. Great. Alright. Another little following exercise here. So I'd like you to take a look just at the tip of the pointer right here. I'm going to be moving it around a little bit. What you're going to notice is that it'll get easier or more difficult to see depending on what's behind it. And that's intentional. Just do your best to follow it, okay? So keeping your eyes on the tip of the pointer. Following it, please. You do a few more deep breaths for me as you follow the pointer in. Hold and out. Beautiful. Following the tip. In. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Very good. One more time, breathing in, hold, breathe out. Good. Alright, let me go ahead and grab a couple tools right here. Alright, so I'm going to take this silver bracelet and I'm going to hold it in a few different spots. I'm going to ask you to look right through the middle of it, okay? So looking right through the middle. And now, now, very good. Now, just gonna, okay, and now, very good. All right, now, okay, now. Look right through the middle, please. Good. Try up a little bit. Look right through the middle. right through the middle. Looking right through the middle. Good, you're doing beautifully. Okay. Looking right through the middle. Good. Alright. Some more exercise. What did I do? I'm just going to take this ring from my finger here. Okay. A little more challenging. Try to look right through the middle of it, please. Yeah, right through the middle here. A little to the side. Down. No. Up. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull back a little bit. Keep looking through the middle, please. Alright. Continuing to look through the middle of this little ring, please. Alright, I'm gonna bring it a little closer. Keep looking through. Closer again. Right. This side. Keep looking right through the middle. Good. Alright. Beautiful. Now, if I can just reach right here. Got interesting. Of course, your energy field covers your whole being, your whole body here, but it has certain anchor points where it's more firmly attached. And those can contribute to misalignment if they're not quite attached with the right degree of resiliency from the anchor to the edge. So I'm just gonna. Okay. I've got a really interesting spot right here that I'm gonna want to tend to. Right here. Okay. And right here. Okay. So I'm gonna do just a little more with the light here, and then I think I'll probably be good to move ahead and start doing the alignment process. How are you feeling? Okay, you're doing really well. Go ahead and look at my nose, please. Out, very good. Look at my nose. Out, look at my nose. Good. Okay, so again, look at my nose. Go side to side. Good. And now, eyes closed, eyes open, eyes closed, eyes open, eyes closed, eyes open. Beautiful. Alright. So, you have a really interesting energy field. It has a sort of unique pattern to it, a unique texture that I don't see very often. Of course, the energy field is sort of like a fingerprint where no two peoples are the same, but there are, look at my nose please, there are certain patterns of movement, certain textures, certain things like that we usually see a lot of variations on, but you've got some stuff going on that I have rarely if ever seen. It's really interesting. So I am really glad that you came in today. Keep looking at my nose, please. Because energy fields like yours is really fun. It's a joy for me. But also, I think because of the unique build and the way that your anchors here are a little bit angled in a slightly unconventional way, it just maybe makes you a little more prone to misalignment. Do you notice that? That you can kind of go from feeling okay to feeling kind of off pretty easily, and that you don't always have an explanation for it? Okay. You might be interested to know that there are all these other things that make an energy field unique. I'm just gonna reach right in here. And some energy fields are warmer or cooler. So if you had to guess, would you guess that you have a warmer energy field or a cooler one? That's right, very good. Good instincts, you know yourself very well. Okay. So, following the light, please. Yeah. I think I know exactly what I want to do here. Alright. So, let's see. I'm gonna start by just doing a little gentle sort of like palpating and massaging of your energy field to kind of loosen it up a little bit, make it a little more flexible, a little more pliable is probably the right word. Just kind of pulling, letting go. It's actually very healthy. It's sort of like these kind of stretches, sort of like yoga for your energy field, just making sure that it stays resilient. And it sort of helps to keep things moving, flowing. Your energy field is never static, it's always constantly kind of swirling and moving. And we want it to stay that way. Depending on how you're feeling or what's going on with you, it might be moving a little faster. That's if you're more energized or anxious, or just otherwise kind of feeling intense or fast. If you're feeling more peaceful, or if you're depressed, or even just sleeping or slow, it tends to move a little more slowly. So that's another useful thing. And what I can do is I can look at your anchor points here, and I can get a sense for the way that your energy field will sort of like bounce back and move around it. Informs me as to how well aligned it is. There's almost like a subtle rhythm in the way that it moves around you. And a healthy, aligned, in sync energy field will have a pretty consistent, or at least complementary rhythm throughout, where it's either all doing the same thing, or even if it's not, it'll sort of, the rhythms will sort of complement each other. However, if you're misaligned, even a little bit, like we're seeing a little bit here with you, it can look a little bit off. Okay. Alright, so think you're nice and warmed up here. Good. Good. Yeah, looking? Pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some of the alignment procedures. Let me grab. Oh, what did I do with it? Here we go. Once again, I'm gonna ask you to look directly through this at my nose. Okay. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Good. Now, looking through it right here, okay? Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna get this point right here. Look through it. There we go. Okay, so looking through it. Close your eyes. Open your eyes, looking right through here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Beautiful. Okay. Now switching to this little guy right here. Look through it, right through the middle. Good. Alright. One more time. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Very good. Alright. So next, we're going to do a couple of exercises that involve visualization and word association. With both of these, it's not so much important that you be accurate as it is that you respond promptly. Okay? So again, this isn't a quiz, it's just about activating certain things in your mind, body, and energy field in a certain way. Okay? And I know not everyone can visualize things very easily. Some people can't visualize things at all. So, just adjust as best you can. For instance, if I tell you to imagine a green circle, if you can't actually picture that, maybe just say to yourself, green circle, something like that, okay? But if you can visualize it, please do. And it is up to you whether you want to have your eyes open or closed for this part. Let me just get in here real quick, and I want to nudge this just to the side. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I'm going to ask you to imagine a square. Imagine a green square. Now imagine a triangle. Imagine a yellow triangle. Beautiful. Imagine a rectangle. Imagine a blue rectangle. Good. Okay. Now imagine a circle. Imagine a red circle. Perfect. Okay. You're doing really well. I can already see a big difference here. Imagine a square. Imagine a pink square. Good. Okay. So, we're going to do a little word association. So for this part, I'm going to be saying a series of words, and I want you to just say a different word, the first one that pops into your head, Doesn't have to be a particularly good answer. It doesn't even necessarily have to make sense. Again, it's just about activating certain things in your mind and in your energy field, okay? So let me actually work on this spot right here for a second. Alright, got that. So, as I say the words once again, and it's okay, you can say it out loud, or you can say it silently in your head, it's up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and say a word, and you're gonna say the first word it makes you think of, okay? So, purple, cat, open, closed, jump, down, right, okay. Dog, okay. Broken, cow, country, good. Tangled, good, alright. Ball, that was good. Just so I can see something here, I want to try that a couple more times with different words. So, a new one this time. Ball, okay. And ball. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to go back to a little more visualization. Slightly different this time. I'm going to ask you to visualize a few things, and then I'm going to ask you some questions about what you are visualizing. Again, it doesn't matter if it's accurate, it doesn't matter if it's a good answer, it doesn't matter if it even makes sense. Just answer as promptly as you can, okay? Alright. So now I want you to picture a tree. How tall is the tree? And again, you can answer out loud or in your head. We're looking for the response here in your eyes and in your energy field. Now, there are two people sitting on a blanket beneath the tree, and they're having a picnic. They're eating something. What are they eating? There's a bird that flies down from the tree and lands on the blanket for a moment. What color is the bird? The bird flies back up to a branch with a number of other birds. Look at the birds on the branch. Look at the birds on the branch and count them for me. How many are there? Okay. Now, imagine you're sitting next to a river. And as you're sitting next to the river, you put your hand into the water. Is the water cold? Or is it warm? you see floating on the surface of the river a toy that's just floating on the water. What kind of toy is it? Further upstream, you see a box that's floating down the river toward you. It gets within reach, and you take it out of the water. Somehow it is pretty dry. It doesn't feel like it got wet inside. So you open up the box to see what's inside. What's in there? Good. Alright. Finally, you're standing in front of a house. How big is the house? Good. Walk up to the front door and knock on it. How many times do you knock? Beautiful. The door opens, and someone you like very much is standing there. Who is it? Good. Right. Just a little more word association. I want to check something right here. So I'm going to say a few words. Say the first word that pops into your head, okay? Envelope. Puppy. Carrot. Closed. Garden. Simple. Upside down. Good. Alright, I think we are almost done here. Let's do one more little test here. Take this. Hold it right here. Look through it, please. And as you look through it, I'm just going to bring the light up. Good. A little bit. Keep looking through it. Beautiful. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Beautiful. Looking through it over here. Okay. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Beautiful. Wow. What a difference. Let me go ahead and put this away. Just smooth it down a little bit here. Okay. So you are really well aligned. Your energy field and your physical body are really much more in sync than when you came in. Can you feel the difference? Okay. And this is the kind of treatment that you can do as often as you like. Even if you come in every day, it's not going to hurt you. I do recommend getting your alignment checked at least once a month. A lot of people do it once a week. But you'll kind of get a sense for how often you need it done. But it really was such a joy to work with you and your very interesting aura. I like it a lot. really enjoyable to work with, and you sat so well for this. So thank you for that. You made my job very easy, so thank you. Now, if you'd like, you can stay here for a little bit and rest, take a nap, or you can head out and continue with your day. Either way, it's absolutely fine with me. Just going to thank you one more time for spending this time with me, and I look forward to seeing you again the next time you come in. Thank you. Hello and welcome on in. Really glad to have you here today. Have you had one of these treatments before? Okay, well, I'm just going to give you a quick description of how it works. Are you familiar with the pore strips that used to be real popular a while back? I think they're still sold, but basically the idea was that you put this kind of plaster-like strip onto your face and you let it dry and then you yank it off, and when you're done, what it's done is it's kind of lifted a lot of the dirt and blockages from your pores out, and you can see it on the strip afterwards. Have you used those? Well, they're really satisfying. This is a similar concept, but it's for your energy field, okay? So what we have is these special organic, sustainably farmed cotton strips, and we soak them in a special proprietary blend of herbs and oils that's mixed together to make almost a paste-like formula. Don't worry, it's not going to irritate your skin. It's perfectly suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and those who have skin allergies. We're very careful about that. We place them onto your back. This is just a plain cotton strip. This one hasn't been soaked in the solution yet. But we place it onto your body, on your back, all the way down your spine, lining up with where your chakras are, okay? We kind of massage them on a little bit. They stick on there. We give them a little while to dry, and then once we're done, we very gently pull them off, and the blend that we use along with this special cotton that we get farmed just for us, it draws the negative energy, the stuck energy, any clogged energy that might be slowing you down. It draws it right out of your auric energy field into the cotton strip, and it's pulled away. Yeah, it's really wonderful. Feels great. You're gonna leave here feeling fresh and new. Okay? Yeah. So to start with, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a little feel for your energy field. Then I'll go ahead, I'll move around back. I'll go ahead and apply a series of these strips to the back of your head, the back of your neck, going down your back. We'll wait a few moments for those to dry. What I usually like to do during that time is do a little guided relaxation, and then I will gently pull each of the strips off, taking any stuck energy along with it, okay? Yeah, so I don't know how you've been feeling lately. Things have been a little wild out there for a while now, I know, but we're noticing that a lot more people have stuck energy than usual. And just to be clear, this isn't anything you need to be alarmed about. Pretty much everyone gets it. It's not a scary or really bad thing. It's not going to make you sick or anything like that. It just kind of is extra energy that's slowing you down, maybe preventing you from functioning as well as you could. I kind of like to compare it to how some people will carry around a purse or a bag, and over time they collect more and more stuff in there, so it gets heavier and heavier, and a lot of that stuff they don't even need on a daily basis, so it's nice to do a nice clean out once in a while. So that's all we're doing. We're doing a little clean out, getting out some of the extra stuff you don't need anymore, and you're gonna leave here feeling fresh and light and just fabulous, okay? Alright, so I'm going to put this down, and how are you feeling today? Alright, and have you been experiencing any symptoms of illness or anything like that recently that I should be aware of? Okay. Do you have any particular areas of concern? Even though we're just placing the strips along your chakra lines here, it is effective for whole body treatment, both physically as well as mentally and emotionally. So if you have any specific physical concerns, anything mentally or emotionally going on, even if it's just feeling a little bit blah, no problem is too big or too small for us to at least help a little bit with this treatment, okay? Alright, so with that in mind, is there anything in particular that you'd like me to focus on treating or relieving today? Okay, alright, yeah. So I think I have the perfect approach for you in mind. I think I'm going to do this sort of little crisscross pattern that I do sometimes that I think would be really effective in your case. To begin with, is it okay if I get a little feeling for your energy field? I won't be actually touching your body at this point, but once I get around to the back, I'm going to have to just to touch those points in the back as I apply the strips, okay? Alright, so it's okay for me to check? Alright, so let's see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm already getting a sense. Let me just pull a little bit out and right now I'm just kind of checking the resiliency of your energy field. I like to pull a little bit out and then let it go. See how fast it kind of snaps back or returns. Have you been getting enough sleep lately? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. And here we go. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the perfect treatment for you. I think this is perfectly suited to, here we go, to treat all the stuff you're concerned about. And maybe even some stuff you didn't notice. Sometimes we have stuff that's been bothering us for so long that we forget it's even bothering us because we forget how it feels to feel normal or just feel good. A lot of people leave here saying, wow, I didn't even realize that this thing or that thing was bothering me until it stopped. Okay, and we do find that this is a treatment that's more effective the more times you have it done, but we do usually see the biggest benefit, the biggest difference after the first treatment. However, if we do this first treatment and you feel like you want to come back in for more, that's perfectly fine. you can go ahead and just sit right there, get as comfortable as you can. Is the robe that you're wearing comfortable? Okay. Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and untie it in the back, and everything is all set up over there. Just a couple things I like to mix together right before we start. Is the room temperature okay for you? If you'd like, I can make it a little cooler or a little bit warmer. The strips themselves are going to have a nice, very lightly warming effect on your skin. Okay. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and move around back and get started. Okay. All right, so I would like to go ahead and open up your gown here in the back. Is it okay if I do that? All right, thank you. So I'm gonna undo the top tie right here. And the bottom one. All right. So what I would like to do to start is I'd like to just gently touch each of the points on your back where I'm going to be placing the energy strips, just to prepare you for where they're going to be going. You have 7 main chakras. Everyone does. The top one is way up here at the top of your head, and the bottom one is down more towards the bottom of your spine. And don't worry, I don't think my hands are going to feel cold on your back. I have this little ceramic hand warmer thing over here, and I use that regularly to make sure that my hands are nice and warm before putting them on anyone's skin. And we'll be starting here. And this is actually the one that we're going to be doing last, okay? You are going to have 2 here that are going to be going on your head. Some people worry about their skin or their hair, but I do have a slightly different process for this part of your body. I make sure I let everyone know that it's not going to mess up their scalp or their hair or anything like that. I'm very careful. So up here, on the top of your head, that's going to be your crown chakra. Moving down a little bit, I'm going to be putting one right on the back of your head, right here. Feel that? So that's going to correspond with your 3rd eye chakra, which is right between your eyes and up a little bit. And moving down to right here on the back of your neck. I'm going to be putting one here to correspond with your throat chakra. And then moving down between your shoulder blades and down a little bit right here in your back. The energy strips I put here are going to be corresponding with your heart chakra. And down a little bit to kind of your mid-back area right here. These energy strips are going to correspond with your solar plexus chakra, your 3rd chakra. Going down a bit here to your lower back, all the way down here. This is your sacral chakra. And I'm just going to warn you before I touch it, the next one is going to be your very lower back, like almost the base of your spine. Be very gentle and respectful when I touch that area. I know some people are totally comfortable with it. Some people get a little nervous. If it makes you uncomfortable, just tell me to stop. No worries. If I get to that spot, and even if you think you're going to be comfortable with it, but then it kind of freaks you out when I get down there, just say up, or up a little bit please, or no thank you, anything like that. And I can do the energy strips up a little bit higher, and it'll still be really effective, okay? Alright, so that almost base of your spine point is the ideal spot for the root chakra, your 1st or lowest primary chakra. But again, I can move the strips up a little bit and they'll still work really well. Okay? So just indicate that you'd prefer that when we get there. Okay, so just to review, the very first place I'm going to put them is actually down at the bottom here at this root chakra. Then we'll move up to the sacral, lower back, solar plexus at your mid-back area. Then we'll go up higher for your heart chakra. Then we'll go up to the back of your neck. Right here for your throat chakra. That is the 5th chakra. Going up to the back of your head here. That's going to be second to last, your 3rd eye chakra. And then we'll finish up at the top of your head here. Okay? Alright, so I have all the ingredients warmed and everything's already measured and lined up and ready to go. I just like to wait until the very last moment to mix it all together so it's super fresh. So I'm going to go ahead and take a moment here to mix up the paste. And then one by one I will be dipping the strips into the paste, placing them on your back. Once we've applied all of them, bottom to top, we'll take a short break to let them kind of work their magic. And at that point, I will take you through a brief guided relaxation. And when we're done with that, I will go ahead and start removing all the energy strips. Once again, starting at the bottom and working my way up to the top. Oh, and I should have mentioned, where's my spray bottle? I have a super mild cleaning solution right here. It's also been warmed to a comfortable temperature. And I'm going to begin by spraying that all down the back of your neck and your back and just doing a quick wipe with the cotton material here just to prep and cleanse your skin. And I'll finish up with that as well, okay? Yeah, just to make sure there are no little bits of the dried paste or anything like that left on your skin when you leave. Alright, you ready? Great. So let me begin by gently spraying your back here and giving you a quick wipe down. Alright, just going to give you a quick wipe down here, starting all the way up here in the top of your head. Moving down the back of your head. Back of your neck. Down shoulders to your upper back area. I'm just going to sweep it right down, all the way down the length of your back here. Beautiful. All right, now, if you'll excuse me for just a moment, I'm going to go ahead and mix up the paste over here. Grab the bowl and go ahead and add all the dry ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. A little bit of this. And you know what? For you, I think let's add just a pinch of this good stuff right here. Okay. Perfect. Alright, and let's go ahead and add the it looks like it's settled a little bit. Let's go ahead and shake it up. A little more. Alright, that looks good. fizzy sound is exactly what we want to hear. Just kind of activating the ingredients in the paste. Okay. Just kind of swirl that around a little bit. You know what? I think I could use one more of this stuff. Okay. Do one more scoop. Okay. Swirl that around. Doesn't that smell good? Okay. I'm gonna take this and let's start in a little. Okay. Well, that looks perfect. Gonna put the bowl down for a moment and let that thicken up a little bit. I grab my pile of cotton cloth strips. Okay, and let's start. One more stir. Perfect, okay. I'm gonna put a few of these in here to start soaking. And while I do that, okay. Alright, we are all ready to go. So once again, starting at your root chakra here, I am going to place 2 of these cotton strips right into the paste here. I'm going to soak them for a moment and then I'm going to place them right on you, okay? Okay, and for you, there's going to be 2 strips on each chakra point in a kind of crisscross position. And again, I'm just going to ask you specifically for this one chakra point down here at the base of your spine. Is it okay if I go right down there at the base? Or would you prefer me to go up a couple inches? Okay, you got it. Alright, so let's go ahead and you're going to feel me placing the first strip on a diagonal right down here on your skin. Can you feel that? It's nice and warm, right? A lot of people find it very relaxing. Okay. So this again is your root chakra. All these main chakras that run up and down the center of your body have colors associated with them. And this one is associated with the color red. The root chakra is associated with survival, stability, security, having a stable foundation, a strong and stable foundation. People with an imbalance in their root chakra, that can manifest in a lot of different ways. Some of those ways are, they might have a feeling of really scattered energy or anxiety, kind of a lot of general feelings of fear in their life, anything to do with feeling kind of insecure or unstable in a really foundational way. Alright, putting the second one on here. And then the body systems that are associated with this root chakra are bones, bladder and elimination system, and the legs and feet. Yeah, so again, each chakra has kind of mental, emotional, spiritual elements, as well as associations to different parts of your body. And there's some overlap with different ones, but I'm kind of giving you an overview. Alright, now moving up to the sacral chakra, your second one up here, over your spine and your lower back. This is your orange chakra. So yeah, from the front it would kind of be right below your navel. So it sort of corresponds with the reproductive system for anyone who has a uterus. And it's connected to emotionality as well as a person's sexuality, and it's their creative center as well. So people who have a imbalance in their sacral chakra, they might experience a lack of creativity, or like a blocked or repressed feeling when it comes to their creative efforts. Can relate to sexual dysfunction, feelings of emotional isolation, and then in a more physical sense, it can be associated with issues with the reproductive system and sexual organs, as well as the circulatory system. It's like your veins and arteries mostly. Putting one on the diagonal here, and another one right here, going the other way. Good. Alright, how are you doing so far? Alright. Do my hands feel okay? Should I warm them up again? Alright. So next we have your third chakra, the solar plexus. And I'm going to be placing that one on this spot on your back right here. Okay. On the front it would be below your chest, like if you put your hand across your abdomen, just above your belly button, it would kind of be in that space between the top of your hand and your rib cage. This one is associated with the color yellow. It's the center for personal power and motivation, as well as willpower and feelings of energy. So people who have imbalances in the solar plexus chakra, they might see stuff like feelings of low self-esteem or control issues. People with imbalances in the solar plexus area might also find that they have issues with tending towards maybe being a little manipulative or controlling, misuse of power, or feelings of powerlessness. And then physically, this third chakra is associated with your muscular system, your digestive system, the stomach and intestines, as well as the liver and the adrenal glands here up on the top of your kidneys. So I'm placing one on a diagonal right here, and on a diagonal in the opposite direction. There we go. Moving up to the center of your mid-back here. Okay, it's going to be on this spot on your back right here. Okay. And this is your heart chakra. It's associated with the color green. On the front, it would be right in the center of your chest. And this is your center for compassion and all kinds of love. So not just romantic love, but self-love, love for others. I've heard some people refer to it as the happiness center. It's associated with feelings of harmony and is also strongly associated with your relationships with other people in general. So imbalances with this fourth chakra, the heart chakra. Symptoms might be feelings of isolation, having a lot of deep or long-held grudges. Depression is a big one, jealousy. A lot of people who have imbalances in the heart chakra might have different types of intimacy problems. I think it's important to note here that it's not necessarily that you'll just have an imbalance and it causes these other issues. The river kind of flows both ways with this. Does that make sense? So it's not just that the imbalance causes these issues, but that having these issues can also cause an imbalance, and therefore treating the chakras and bringing them more into balance can put you in a better place for healing or correcting some of these issues, okay? Or even, depending on your situation, just to kind of support you and shore you up while you're dealing with these issues. Okay, and then physically, as you might have guessed, it's associated with the heart as well as the lungs and the arms and hands. Placing one across right here. And the second one's going to go on right here. Perfect. Okay, and moving up. Just going to give you a quick little tap here on the back of your neck. Okay, so that's where we're going to go for your fifth chakra, which is your throat chakra. On the front, it would just be your throat. It's associated with the color blue, and this is your center for communication, self-expression, for speaking your truth. So associated imbalances there might be issues with shyness or withdrawal, anxiety here as well. Whereas an imbalance in kind of the other direction might be someone who struggles with arrogance. And then physically, it's associated with your throat and neck, your shoulders, your thyroid gland, and your respiratory system. Kind of links up with the heart chakra that way, where the heart chakra is more associated with your lungs specifically, and then the throat chakra is kind of your airway leading up and out of your lungs. Okay, so placing one across on the diagonal right here. And one more right here. That should feel nice and warm. There we go. I can actually feel your muscles relaxing under my touch. That's great. Okay. So, slightly different technique here. For the back of your head. Okay. So, right here, I'm going to be placing 2 strips for your third eye. On the front, that'd be, right between your eyes and just up a tiny bit. Your 6th chakra is associated with the color indigo. So a nice, deep blue-purple kind of color. It's associated with intuition, imagination, foresight, wisdom, and openness to different ideas. So an imbalance there can indicate a general lack of direction and clarity in life. Really common struggle for a lot of people. I don't know about you, but I see that a lot in my clients. So if that's something you struggle with, know that you are very much not alone. An imbalance can indicate feeling stuck in life, or a situation where maybe someone's either indulging in too many illusions and fantasies. Of course, having dreams can be super healthy and important, but there can, of course, also be ways in which they can be unhealthy. So, people are having kind of a fogginess, feeling like they don't have a direct line to their center of wisdom, or someone who's really struggling to entertain any thoughts or ideas beyond whatever they currently deeply hold. That can be a thing. And physically, this one's associated with your forehead and your temple area, as well as your eyes and your pineal gland. I'm gonna go ahead and place the first one right here. And one more over here. Great. Finally, gonna give you a little tap on the top of the head here. So right here on the very tip top of your head, that's where we're gonna treat for your crown chakra, your 7th chakra. It's associated with the color violet, a nice vibrant light purple color, and that's associated with general consciousness and divine connection. Imbalance there can look like a lot of feelings of cynicism, also close-mindedness, but mostly a disconnection with sense of spirituality or value system, whatever that means to you. Some people feel very comfortable not having a strong spiritual connection, and that's fine. But for those who feel kind of adrift or cut off or not connected to spirituality in the way that they would like to be, that's what I'm talking about as far as what we might see for an imbalance there. And physically, this one is really connected to your whole mind and body, but more specifically your brain and nervous system, as well as your pituitary gland. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and gotta get a little closer here, excuse me. Gonna place one right here. Okay, does that feel okay? And then the other one right here. Alright, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna let those set for a little bit. Gonna do a little guided relaxation, and then I will go ahead and remove them and clean up your back, and you'll be all set. Okay, so to begin with, it's up to you whether you want your eyes open or closed. I often recommend eyes closed for these guided relaxations, but there are definitely people who find the experience more effective with their eyes open, or more comfortable with their eyes open. That's totally fine. You know you best. So eyes open or closed, it's up to you. I'd like you to begin by taking a few nice deep breaths in, hold, and breathe out. Good. Again, breathing in, hold, breathe out. And let's do one more together, breathing in, hold, breathe out. Good. Now I'm going to gently tap you on the top of the head again, right here. And in this spot right here, I want you to imagine a warm beam of sunlight coming down and bathing the top of your head here find just the warmest, most perfect temperature for you. I know some people like to imagine something quite warm, and some people prefer something not so intense. Whatever makes you feel good and safe and cozy. So imagine that beam of sunlight filtering down in a steady stream at the top of your head right here, warming the top of your head. Now imagine that light spreading down the back of your head. I'm gonna touch you on the back of the head right here, okay? So imagine that warm light spreading from the top of your head down the back of your head, bathing the whole of your scalp and the back of your head in soft, warm light. You can feel all the little muscles in your scalp relaxing. A lot of people don't think about having tension in their scalp, but a lot of people do. So imagine all those muscles here and back here, warm and deeply relaxed. Now I'm going to touch you again on the back of the neck right here. Okay? Imagine the light spreading down from the top of your head, down the back of your head, and traveling down, spreading over the back of your neck. All the muscles in the back of your neck. Those muscles that work so hard to keep your head upright. Imagine them feeling warm, relaxed, cozy, and safe. Okay, I'm going to touch your back again. I'm going to go from the back of your neck here, bring my fingers down to right here, your heart chakra area on your back here. So imagine the light, that beautiful warm light that's coming down the top of your head, back of your head, back of your neck, down, spreading down to your upper back. You can feel your shoulders and your back muscles warm and relaxed, feeling so good. Moving down a little bit more to this area here, your solar plexus area. That warm light is traveling down, spreading down over the skin of your back and sinking into the muscles, so that now your mid-back is feeling warm and relaxed. Moving down to your lower back right here, and down to your lower back area, and then finally down to the very base of your spine, your whole back bathed in warm, wonderful light. And for a moment, you can imagine the light spreading down your shoulders, arms, and hands, warm and deeply relaxed. And then finally, down your hips, your thighs, knees, legs, and feet, warm and relaxed. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and start removing them. It won't hurt at all. Might make a little bit of a noise, almost like a bandage coming off, but it's not uncomfortable, I promise. So starting down here at the root chakra, removing one, and then two. Moving up to the sacral one, we're going to remove the first strip. And the second one, that's looking great. Okay, and up to the solar plexus here. Removing the top strip. Good. And the other one. Okay, great. Now your mid back here, I'm going to remove the strips over your heart chakra. Removing the top strips first. And then the bottom strip. I'm going to move up to the back of your neck here. Let's move 1 and 2. The back of your head. This one. And then this one. And finally, I'm gonna lean in a little bit here. And get the top of your head. 1 and 2. Perfect. Alright, let me put these to the side here. Grab my spray bottle one more time. Okay. Gonna give you a quick warm spritz here. Okay, starting up at the top again, just wiping you down real quick. Back of the head. Back of the neck. And all the way down your back. Okay, getting right down here, and won't go any lower than your comfort point here. Great, that looks perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tie your gown back up for you. I'm going to get that bottom one first. Okay. And the top one right here. Perfect. Okay. All right. How are you feeling? You look great. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. It was an absolute pleasure working with you. I'd love to have you back anytime you want to come back. If you want to just hang out there for a little while, rest, you can even take a nap if you'd like. I don't have any more clients coming in for a few hours. So, Yeah, I think we made a lot of progress today. Okay. Well, absolute joy working with you, and I hope to see you again real soon.